Hi, welcome to Dice Control Dojo. I'm Phil, and I practice every day and share my tips so we can all get better at the casino. Today, we're going to talk about what to wear. We're getting within 3 weeks of getting to Vegas, and I have a whole series of stuff on what to do to prepare to get to Vegas when you're at Vegas or any casino. Just today, we want to talk about what to wear. We want to talk about your apparel. So this will probably be my least viewed video, but I think it's important when you're practicing and you're playing to make sure you're on the same page. It's almost like when we talk about mental practice and when we're talking about muscle memory, what you're wearing to the casino can be extremely important, and I'll go over why. So the first thing I want you to do is you see what I wear every day for the last weeks, and I want you to think about that when you're practicing and you're about to go to Vegas and you're going to put on a shirt. When you go to Vegas or you go to any casino or you're going away with your guys for the weekend, are you packing stuff that you are comfortable wearing? And I know this sounds weird, but when we're talking about minuscule, itty-bitty little things that can happen to you, you're trying to reduce down everything. So what I wear when I practice should be what I wear when I go to the casino. And I'll tell you why. First, let's start off with your shoes. Some people wear lifts so they can get over the casino. But if you're at home and you're not practicing with those lifts, you're not going to be able to throw the same way. You're going to be at a different angle. You're going to be in a different situation. So make sure your comfortable shoes are something that you wear all the time. I wear sneakers when I'm at the casino, and at home I always have on some loafers. So before I go to the casino, I'll start wearing those shoes to make sure I have remember, we're trying to find the 4 points of your feet so we can center. We want to make sure we're balanced, and you should be practicing with the footwear that you're going with. And remember, you're in Vegas, it may be 70 degrees, or you're in a warm climate versus a cold climate if you're in the north. So are you wearing socks? You're not wearing socks. Are you wearing shorts? You're not wearing shorts. I usually wear sneakers, so I'll put on some little socks so that I'm comfortable. And in Vegas, we're doing like four visits per day. It's a long day, so you want to wear comfortable shoes, but you don't want to wear shoes if you're just coming into it new and you haven't worn them before. So make sure before you go. See, that's why I'm 3 weeks out. I want to wear clothes that are comfortable before I go and make sure that I can throw with them. So that's the shoes. A couple of years ago, a couple of people were pickpocketed at the casino. I read that about it. I went out and I like to wear shorts at the casino because it's hot there. And I bought these that have zippers. They're zippers. And I have a pocket down here and a pocket down here that is zipped so that it's not as easy for somebody to pickpocket. But you got to be able to wear them. And why I'm talking about pockets and stuff is when you're practicing in the morning and I'm in, my regular jeans and stuff, I don't have keys. I don't have anything in any of my pockets, right? So when you're at the casino and you're leaning against the table and all of a sudden your keys are hitting you, or your phone, where are you putting your cell phone? You're going to put it up here and then you lean over and it's falling out. These are the things you got to say. So when you're practicing before you go to a weekend in Vegas or at a casino, you got to pack your stuff that you're bringing and wear them in the morning when you're practicing to make sure that you're comfortable. Put everything in. That's why I have the zipped pockets, because I like to put my cell phone down here, and I may put my wallet back here, zipped up. So there's nothing that is different when I lean against the table. This should be the exact same feeling I have when I'm home. So, just think about that. It bothers me if I have a clump here. Could it offset your throw? We're talking millimeters. So it can do that. So I know I'm over explaining this, but I'm just trying to make sure you realize that when you're at a table, it should be replica of what you're doing at home. And if you can cut out one or two little things each time, your day may go a little bit better. And some things may be off if you have keys in your pocket or your cell phone and you're not used to it. You may come across like this, and then that you don't even realize you're doing it, and then you 7 out and your game's over. So think about that for a second. Now, I wore this shirt because I love this shirt, and I wore it for this just exactly to show you what I'm talking about. This is one of my favorite shirts, but I cannot wear this at a casino. There's a couple issues with this. One, for this one, it's too tight in the shoulders. I need more space, so I can't get my full shoulder effect when I'm wearing this shirt. So that's one thing. Two, for some reason, every time for this shirt particular, and I'm wearing it, it pulls on my shirt down here, so I'm constantly having to pick this up and put it over like this. And the last thing I want to do is add one more thing to my regiment when I'm stepping up, relaxing, grabbing the dice. Now I feel my shirt is tight. Two, I go to pick up and look, my shirt is caught. So now I'm fixing that. Now I'm all off. Now, when I go to throw, right, my back throw, it stops a little bit because this shirt's just too tight for me to wear. It wasn't a few years ago, but it is now. So it's something I can't wear when I go to Vegas. And that's because you want this arm's pendulum to not be impaired at all. You want a full throw, so you're nice and loose and relaxed, right? You don't need your arms impeding at all. So when we're talking about what to wear, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be too cold. You don't want to be too hot. The Goldilocks is when you get to the hotel and you're there like Friday night and you want to go down to the casino, you want to see put on what you think you're going to wear, go down there, see if you're comfortable. We're going to be there all day. So I don't want to be too sweaty and I don't want to be freezing. Freezing freezes up your muscles and you got to loosen them up more. Too hot and you're uncomfortable, you're sticky, you're sweaty, and that's a whole nother situation. So get down there, just visit the casino, see what's going on there. Maybe measure it out, of course. You always want to measure it out so you know how many feet you're practicing. So when you go back to your room, and we have a whole video on that, you can practice in the room before you go down, get your muscle memory down. But the outfit, sometimes it's not going to help you, but I don't want it hurting you. Meaning, I don't want you getting down to the casino, you finally get the dice, you haven't thrown yet, you're ready to throw, and you're like, oh, I'm uncomfortable. Oh, I can't expand. Oh, I can't follow through. And then you have a sucky throw and a whole deal. So, making sure your shoes are the same, what you wear for pants. Do you care what's in your pocket? If you do, that doesn't bother you or you don't think about it, then practice with your keys in your wallet so you have a different situation. Either do it when you practice or don't do it, but do it the same way at the casino with what you're home. And then make sure your clothes are fitting properly so that you can have a nice throw. Don't go to Vegas with all your new shirts and then all of a sudden you come out and you can't throw it worth the beans because everything's tight. So I hope this helped. It was just it's important to understand that, what you practice at home with your mental memory and your mental process. You don't want to have that one little trigger that offsets that whole mantra when you're getting up there and doing everything. And clothing can be a big part of that. So make sure you plan before you go. Have your stuff out, review what you're wear them before you're practicing. Make sure you're comfortable. Practice with your keys. Where are you putting your keys? Where are you putting your cell phone? Where are you putting everything so that you're ready to go for the casino? Also, your money, too. Where's your money going to be? I have it all pre-laid out in order so that if I just go up, throw it down, and I have my card with me, boom. Once I do that, I put it back in my pocket and I zip it up. So make sure you have your plan for when you're going to go to the casino. And as always, the best strategy for winning in Vegas is to be able to throw for a long, long time.